Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this Risco in Tokyo, coming at you with some more Little Big Planet 3 community levels. Family friendly. That's want to remember the family friendly. That's the important thing. No egregious foul language here in our house. I mean, no more than usual, I think. Really? Yeah. A little bit of egregious foul. No, zero egregious foul language. We're going to be good. Toggle and the Ninjas. We played this. We've played this. It's got the sack thing underneath it. That's not helpful. We need a level of the day that's a level of the day. I'm gonna check out this Spirits and Genuine Beauty with the cherry on top for the team picks, because I've been looking at it for the last couple of days, and I don't know what's up with it, but I'm gonna go give it a shot. Looks nifty, and it's an LBP2 level. And you know how much I love those. It's a lot. I think LBP2 levels are they the creme de la creme? Sometimes. Not always. Sometimes. Sometimes they're very creme de la creme. Sometimes they're creme de la crappy. And that's just the way life goes, you know? That's just the way life goes. Oh my god, all of the hints related to LBP me? There's another one right there. If only Cronus had been here. Where's my hair? Okay, there it is. Nice train cars, by the way. This is just a nice looking train. We're at a very Inaka station. What happens if I go back in? Why is it so dark? What is wrong with this train? Can we hijack the train? No, I mean, yes, but no, I guess not. I was a little bit confused there for a second, but that's okay. I love this, though. I love this station. It's very nice. But what have we got? We've got... ADTK has got 1629 on this level, and we need to beat that. Because they're a very good creator. And I respect them quite a great deal, which is why I want to do better than they did. Oh. Okay, I'm just looking at these waves. These waves are gorgeous. I got that LBP1 feel to them, kind of the handmade kit together. I love that look. I wish we saw it more often, but then they went and they added water. And then what happened once they added water? Now these are just reskins. I'm sorry, I mean you're very cute, but we have to admit that you are a reskin. From the Aztecs level, I don't know what level that is. No, it's one of the canyons levels. Got those, they look like they're kind of Aztec-y. In that vague, like, this is how white folks imagine that the Aztecs looked like. You know the one. I'd like to go through this toilet paper, thank you very much. I wonder if... Oh, fudge! That sucked! We didn't need that death. Oh, crap. Crap! Oh, darn it! Us! Hirunda, how you doing? Beep, 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 boop. To you as well. I hope that life is treating you well. Did you get your VR stuff sorted out? Because I know that you were waiting for a package. That was, I think, the drama. The previous stream. I don't know if it was actively drama. Hopefully it was not overly dramatic. I'm doing all right. The package has been sent. Sent but not yet delivered, or I'm not sure quite how to read that. Ghost Creators. Oh, I remember the Ghost Creators. And now a company new pair of headphones. Ooh, nice. Very nice, very nice. Oh, you sent the package to them so that they could repair it. Right. Okay. I'm on the trolley now. I like the sound of a nice new pair of headphones, though. Pleasant headphones are a pleasure indeed. But mine seem to be holding out well enough so far. I don't think we're yet at the needing to buy new headphones stage. We probably will be in a couple of months, though. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Now what? The whole ordeal is sorted. It's always nice. It's always nice to have the ordeals be done with, because they're a pain in the butt. Ordeals are. Oh, crumbs. I am playing like poo, honestly. That's okay. It's the first level of the night. Just getting the ring rust worked out of my system. I shouldn't have any ring rust, honestly. I've been doing a fair wee amount of LBP recently. Been doing a lot of recordings, so I should be on for my platforming skills, and yet it seems that I am, in fact, not. One great thing about headphones, and maybe headsets, is good ones stay good. Generally I've found that my headsets last like about a year-ish, but I tend to get cheap, honestly. Which I realize is not the best, but you know, what are you gonna do? Is this a ghost pepper? This is not a boy spirit, it's a ghost pepper. Ghost pepper, I salute you as perhaps the best item to come out of Binding Isaac Repentance. Also the non-gendered sack thing, I appreciate that as well. Ghost pepper knows. Ghost kidney bean. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Our lands are being threatened by the evil obscurity spirit. He is brainwashing my people to turn against anyone that isn't him. It's terrible. The other day, when I was popping down to the shops, one of the mind-controlled meatballs stole my milk. Let's make them pay, sack thing. I'll meet you up ahead. Ghost Pepper, you've got issues. And, look, do you need a friend? Do you need someone to talk to? 'Cause I'm here for you, buddy. I'm right here for you, but I got a lot of meat going on. Got some meat in those bones. We can make that jump, right? That's doable. Oh, that's easily doable. Oh, crumbs. We've already beaten ADTK's score. That's kind of worrisome. I didn't expect that to come up. I'm wondering if there's a lot more death to come later on. I love it when I see a bunch of creators that I actually kind of know, or at least know of, generally, showing up in the top 10. Oh, that was kind of cool. I like that. Secret? Secret-ish? Maybe? Or not. Required for progress. You know, a good set of lore on a level. You don't wanna over-egg the pudding, because that can slow down the actual level's forward momentum. But some nice, fun, interesting lore to kind of to liven things up a bit. Yeah, we appreciate that. Oh, bounce pads. Hey, Sack Thing stumbled across these mysterious boxes, eh? I love this spider. It did, didn't it? They are very useful. To control them, use R. To change which box you wish to control, use L1. Or R1. Whichever you prefer. It's easy. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. So, we don't want... You gotta go over here. You gotta go over here. This is kind of cool. I think I can figure how they did that, but... Now, should these be placed under? Like, is there a code here that I'm trying to do, or... No? It's a bit of a thing, yeah. Okay, wait, hold on here. What is it that you want, Level? I can't just go and look this up on GameFAQs either. See, we got these spikies here, so we can't just progress. Oh, Hive! How you doing? I hope you're very well. Hope life is being kind and gentle to you. We've got some mystery boxes. I don't know what exactly they want us to do with these mystery boxes, but we can't move them. Wait, I can make them jump? Oh my god. Well, that changes everything. Hold on a second. I can't get on the mystery box though. Oh, but can I? No, maybe. This is very awkward, by the way. Do I have to get them to stay? Like, this is not a smooth movement. I bet that's it. Like, I bet I gotta place these. It's just winging around, doing its own thing. I don't know why they put that rotation on it, but it's both cool and terrible. Come on. Now don't knock off any of the other boxes, right? Hive, how are you doing this fine evening? Does life treat you well? It is very wonky. It's a neat effect, though. I gotta give it that. Oh, I see. Oh, this is cool. I really like that they're sticking with this. Like, it's not just something they tossed in and just let go. Whee! Hive is doing good. Hi, I'm so sorry about Leatherface, by the way. Taught a streamer how to read Guilty Gear Strive's in-game combo notation and then taught them about Roman castles. You are doing the Lord's work. Here we are, Sackthing. The obscurity spirit is just ahead. I'll help you. Just grab my magical coin of epicness whenever you see me. Now let's go kick that dude's his behind, shall we say? I have used a Roman cancel once on purpose and it ended in disaster. It all went wrong. Just like in Worm. Okay, now... Oh, I appreciate that it didn't break when I took it off the switch. They must be one-shot switches. But yeah, that Tumblr that you shared with me about the new Netflix adaptation, that looked terrible. I used the 50 meter I had gained, dropped my combo, and let them take their turn. I mean, that's very kind of you, as a player. Excuse me, are you the obscurity spirit? I hear that you're messing with my ghost pepper friend, and I don't support that. Oh god, what? Oh, they kill me in one hit? This is where ADTK's combo went. Good to know. Yeah, I mean, getting killed like that, it's kind of a thing. I like the pose that this the obscurity spirit's doing though. Crumbs! Ah! Ghost Pepper, help me! You are our only hope. What did that even do? Ghost Pepper, did you help? Of course you helped. You're Ghost Pepper. Dude, I'm dancing on the ceiling, which is the floor. Okay, now there's gonna be a sprite. The sprite's gonna shoot. Ha! Ha! Didn't kill me that time, sprite. You jerk. That's right. I can cuss family friendly. Oh, they did it. They did a kill you to teleport. I don't appreciate that one bit. I do have to say I think I'm being a tiny bit accurate when I said that Netflix managed to make a live-action anime adaptation of a movie that wasn't even anime to begin with. But can you imagine? Think about this, Hive. Can you imagine an actual anime take on Texas Chainsaw? That would be amazing. And Hiduna thinks they look more like pickles. You know, you're not wrong, Hiduna. You're not wrong. How could I ever thank you, Sakming? You've thanked me enough by using gender-neutral language. It'd be also amazing. Now I can go to the shops with peace of mind. Have a safe trip home, Sakming. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, we were so close to the top 5! We were right on the cusp! No, we weren't. Never mind. Fuzz Breeks. Now that is a name of some familiarity to me. I don't think we ever looked at a Fuzz Breeks level on the show, but we may have seen them on stream. Velocipoison? Nah, I'm gonna skip that one. Party games? Probably not. Patricia 073. That's somebody I know that I've looked at. And I'm gonna take a look at their... Well, I'm gonna play this level, but I want to take a look at their Earth to see from whence I know them. LBP photo album, Halloween, Magic World. I think that we played Magic World, maybe? On show? Nah, I'm not digging out my notebooks. That's not gonna happen. Welcome to the Skeleton Family. Platformer level. I mean, that sounds intriguing. I like intrigue. I don't know why I pronounced it like that, but sure, let's run with it. I like intrigue. Don't forget, the store is absolutely overstuffed with exciting costumes for fashionable sack folk like yourself. But none of the costumes from Disney. No, those are all gone. Also, the Marvel stuff, that's all gone. I think the big stuff, my LBP social knowledge is pretty fuzzy. Yeah, it's like I've got this kind of vague nimbus of names that I recognize. Some of them I recognize from my own show, and some of them I recognize like from when the game was contemporary. Cloudchiller memory. I mean, it feels that way though. Welcome to my home, little Saki. You'll meet all my family. You meet them. I'm happy. Enjoy it. I'm prepared to enjoy. Can I say that I love this already? I may not love it as the level progresses, but you know, I'm here for it right now. I'm not gonna talk about that. Not gonna say nothing about that. Just that it's a thing that happens sometimes. Sometimes you fall off the lap, and you just gotta roll with it. Doobie-doobie-doo. Now this is another one with 80k on the scoreboard, so we gotta beat 2211. I was a bit of a create mode hermit, to be honest, so honestly, me too. I would get into spates where I would play a bunch of community levels, but I spent most of my time in create mode. Oh, crumbs! I definitely have played far more community levels since I started my shows than I did, like, when the game was contemporary. Which I am in retrospect a little bit disappointed about. Just because there was a lot of stuff that I came to, like, years and years later. It would have been kind of cool to have been more of an active member of the community, like, when it was a thing. Wow! Did I want to do that? What is our goal here? Dude, just keep going up? Okay. Like, sure. Riding the bone all the way up to the upper place? It's the bone! I mean, you're not wrong. The bone zone. I'd make a comics joke, but I forgot who wrote that comic, so I'm gonna have to let it go. I think the creator of Bone had a some kind of feud or falling out with the creator of Cerebus, and the creator of Cerebus was just an absolute scumdog. Like, just really scummy. So, what is that? Rattling boys! I like that. We could rattle these bones. Safe to have a falling out with a scum man. I mean, honestly, yeah. What I read at Cerebus was... Because I did read a pretty big chunk of Cerebus at my friend's house in Montreal. And it, like, went off the rails and got pretty creepy-deepy. Oh, crumbs. No, we're gonna die! That was me. That was totally me. Wait, what is going on here? But apparently, Wait, what happened to us? Where are we? Why are we back here? What? I have no idea what just happened there. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Whatevs. Grab teeth. I will grab these teeth. Teeth have been grabbed. I have no idea how much stream. That's really where my brain space is at the moment, to be honest. It's been a very long week. All I'm gonna say about it is I'm just glad it's done. I'm very glad that this week is over with. I don't know if that means I'm going to be happy for next week, but... Oh my god, Hirunda! You're on here! Your score is on here! You didn't even let on! You kept it secret-like! Oh my gosh! I don't know if I should be impressed or feel betrayed. I could go either way. I didn't even know! I wonder when you played this one. I think Hirunda should feel betrayed by Hirunda. Hirunda would never betray himself. Or would he? Okay, I'm loving this level though. Oh, crumbs! I didn't need to die there? That was unnecessary, that death? I must have my revenge. No! Crumbs! This is our last chance. If we lose more points, we will not beat Hirunda's score. No, I did not! But I must now see this tiny Baiken. Can Baiken be tiny? Like, if you chibified Baiken, wouldn't basically 90% of her body mass be her endowments? Her huge tracts of land? Considering I bork my own programming for future me, I don't know if I can be trusted, if I can trust myself at all times. That's a mood. That's definitely a mood. Well, that would depend if you're chibifying pre-Zerd Baiken or Zerd and onward Baiken. Did she drink her milk in between those games? I know drinking the milk is more of a bone structure thing, but I'm trying to keep it family friendly, you know? I did beat your score. I don't know that I beat your score handily, but... Oh, but it doesn't list the scores because it doesn't use a scoreboard, it uses the, fudge. The whatchamacallit? The adventure board? Baiken looks different in every game? That's kinda wild. Now what was it I was gonna look for? Fuzz beaks. Ah, there we are. Fuzz breeks. Howdy randomer, I'm Fuzzbreeks. I'm 15 years old, I'm a ghost creator, and I create platformers. I wonder when they wrote this? And I don't imagine that they're 15 years old now? Let's check out the magical pearl for magical breeks. That sounds like it could be fun. It could be chill. There was a level... Oh, it failed to load the level! LBP servers, I shake my fist at thee. From the heart of hell I shake my fist at thee. I don't think that's how that quote goes, but... Oh, crumbs. Are we in one of those deals where it doesn't want to load levels anymore? Space junk with the troll face icon is mighty suspicious. It is indeed, which is why we're not going to play that one. Um, red split dash. Give me a second here. Red split. Wait, what? No results were found, but got the name right here. Well, maybe if we search for right red split all caps. LBP search engine. I stab at thee from the heart of hell. I stab at thee from this beast. I stab at thee. Towards thee I roll, thou all-destroying but unconquering whale. To the last I grapple with thee. From hell's heart I stab at thee. I need to get the rest of the quote. For hate's sake I spit my last breath at thee. Oh, I like that. See, why did they save the best line in the whole story for the end? Is there light? Is there... I don't know, like, I only made it through, like, the first quarter, I think, of Moby Dick, and it was, like, I had a lot of feelings. Okay, like, I mean, it wasn't just the slowness. It was the almost Tolkien-esque, like, hyperfixation on detail. Like, where they had to tell us every rope and every knot and everything that they picked up when they went into port. So there was that. There was also Queequeg. And, like, everything about Queequeg. Like, okay. Now... I'm very supportive of Queequeg's relationship with Ishmael, and, like, seems like a very man-loving man type of subtext, which is actually text, I think. It's all very gay, which I was fine with, but on the other hand, like, Queequeg is this very... It's very racist. You know? Like, it's kind of... There's a lot going on with the Queequeg there. And I don't... You know, it's kind of... Sometimes you kind of read those things, you're like, see, this makes me really uncomfortable. So I didn't end up staying the course. You didn't love how he spent so much time talking about whales in so much detail that he almost ended up correctly identifying whales as mammals? I mean, you know, I didn't not, I guess. That's weird. I mean, this is definitely... This player's name is definitely Red Split Dash. He was so close! I don't think we're ever going to find this level. No, they are fish. They must be fish. Light is like way too common a word. Exceedingly mammal-like fish. You know, as they are. Color light platformer? Fudge. I feel bad because I saw this kid's level being promoted on the hashtag, and I was like, would you say that racism is par for the course for a book from the 1850s? I mean, I would say yes, it's within operating parameters of that time period. But also to Ginger Kate, thank you very much for the follow. I know that didn't show up on the Twitch follow, but because it was on this PS4 pop-up. But thank you. I hope that you're enjoying the stream. If you've got a level you'd like me to take a look at, by all means, please, let us know. And if you can talk in the PS4 chat, you're welcome to. Or not the PS4 chat. If you can talk in the Twitch chat, you're welcome to. I think the one of the issues with Queequeg is that, like, a lot of there's a lot of racism in books of that era. Oftentimes they're kind of to the side as antagonist characters. And what Hive said, if you don't feel comfortable talking in chat, by all means, please don't feel like you have to. Where it's not like a focal character, so you're not getting so much of it all the time. But Queequeg is kind of a main character. So he's on the page a lot. At least he's on the page a lot in the sections that I read. So it's very, like, very in your face all the time. And kind of, you know, like, maybe could we not? As you said, like, maybe could we not? Fudge. Hedonist says, I have a playlist of PaintFair fan levels. Wait, you've got fan levels? Oh my god, that's awesome! I would definitely take a look at least a couple of those. I'm gonna check out the Sensation of Perceiving Light by Geosotus first. But then I will take a look at your PaintFair fan levels, because that is amazing. I never got no fan levels to my levels. Now granted, I only published so many. I've been having these like ideas for levels recently, and this has been happening a lot. Like I'll get this really big burst of like, I want to create a level when I'm initially at work, and by the end of the day my power is so drained, it's like it ain't gonna happen. It's just completely gone. I kind of hate that work is taking that from me, but that's just the way it is. Because work, also not related to work, but kind of related to being in Japan, we should see if the search term Setsubun brings up any LBP levels, because that would be cool, because today is Setsubun, and I am not actually celebrating Setsubun in my own apartment, because it would make me sad, but celebrating it on stream, in LBP, the ground is grabbable, because of course it is. That would be kind of fun. That would make me less sad. I'd be okay with that. So, we'll have to remember that. Remember to check Setsubun. Okay. I don't know what this level has to do with perceiving light. It is also an LBP2 level, so it is possible that something's gotten broke. And it was more impressive in its original form. Although, I mean, the gameplay isn't bad. And the shaping isn't bad. It's just, it's not quite as impressive as the title made it out to be. I was expecting something a little bit more student film. Why is the ground grabbable? Why did they do this to me? I think they do it on purpose, to be honest. I think they do it just to tease me. They're like, you know what really gets Risco's goat? And they're like, no, what gets Risco's goat? Making the ground grabbable when it makes no sense for the ground to be grabbable. that just gets right up on her nose. I'm like, oh yeah, let's do that. Let's totally do that. It's very interesting because it's quite obviously racist in the lens of a white man of that era writing about a person of color. But Queequeg, let me actually get back on Twitch, is also depicted as intellectually curious, competent, and personable. Like, and that's kind of like my thing. You know, is that on one hand, there's a lot of cool things about the character. On the other hand, I mean, it's screamingly racist. So, you know, it's kind of an issue. It's kind of a problem. It's quite intense. I mean, it is in line, and weirdly less racist than Lovecraft would be 100 years later. Well, no, Lovecraft would have been, he was writing in the 20s, right? So 1850 to 1920 is 70 years. And I would say that, like, Melville actually somehow manages to be less racist than Lovecraft. Even though, you know, writing... Well, crap, when was Civil War? Not the Avengers movie, like the actual American Civil War. Ended 1863? Is that right? Or are my dates, like, completely fudged? They might be completely fudged. Was 1865? I was really close. I was really close. Oh, Alice, how you doing, yo? I hope that you are doing exceptionally well. I hope that your health continues to improve day by day. And I am, again, kind of shocked that Herman Melville, writing 15 years before the end of World War II, manages to be somehow less racist than Lovecraft. And I'm stuck, by the way. I'm stuck in the space betwixt the walls themselves. How did what happened here? I don't know how that happened, but we're not stuck anymore, and that's okay. Yatta! Okay, let's not fall down. We've got the skull, that's the important thing. The skull is always the important thing. No, skull. Skull. Get in there. Get in there, yo. Dun, dun, dun. I bet we could have just run up those steps. Lovecraft the writer, so racist that even other racist writers send him letters saying, hey, can you tone down the racism? Yeah, that's the one. That's the guy. That's him. We were talking about Moby Dick and the issues of Queequeg. I was just thinking kind of like the excuse, the often excuse of like, oh, well, you know, but for their time, it's like, yeah, but not really. Come here. This is I don't know how I feel about this little bit of platforming. Oh, that sucked. That was terrible. Not being able to... Crumbs. Not being able to see, like, where you are on the platform is... Because of the fire being so bright, is... I would say... not optimal. Oh, crumbs! Okay. Come back. Can I grab this? No, here's something I'd want to be able to grab. Like, now that we're past that, it's not... like, that just felt weirdly unfairly difficult. Because you're juggling a number of different steps there, a number of different bits. Okay, so they want us to jump and get burnt, and use the bounce from the burn to get us over that. That's tricky. Okay, give me a second here. There we go. Oh, crumbs! No! Darn it! Sorry about that. Didn't mean to... Oh, come on! Come on, mate! That was my bad Australian accent, by the way. It was terrible, I know. The thing I found about Moby Dick is that it's very interested in procedure, and also it's kind of anthropological study of social strata in 1800s America out of some level of affection or attempt of honesty, whereas Lovecraft was all, the world is terrifying because if POC exists in places I can't see them, and they might be doing spooky things. Well, now don't forget the other side of that is that they might bring their spooky things here and mix with us. Spooky! Because, I mean, clearly that's the problem. And the Dutch. Because I still don't quite get that part. Like, how... I mean, I know that, like, how we look at race today, and, like, what constitutes what is white and what isn't white is different today than it was in the past, but, like, I can't really imagine people who are whiter than the Dutch. But he had some issues with the Dutch. He was definitely did not like them. It's hilarious because that is literally the punchline of one of his stories, and another one of his stories was about the horror of undesirables moving in. Oh yeah. Well, like, there's the street, and the street is basically that. Is this it's a story told from the street's perspective, and how the street was like a good old colonial street that had good old colonial values, but then all of these foreigners started moving in, and then just kind of mucked it up, and the foreigners didn't appreciate the street, and then the street became terrifying. And not to say anything about like the horror at Red Hook, which is fabulously racist. Like, screamingly racist. Yes! 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 That is the entire thesis statement of the street. He's... yeah, like... It's... what do I want to say? It's not... Funny is not the word I want to use, like... Sad funny? Is there a word that's both sad and funny? But it's like... I think Lovecraft is kind of a good... How do I want to put this? I have a point here. I think Lovecraft is a good litmus test for... As a white person, obviously, you know, folks of color are going to have extremely different experience here, but how far, as a first step of moving out of your immediate boundaries of perception? Oh, it's Dez! Dez, it is wonderful to see you. Like, when I when I first read Lovecraft, and I was probably 13 or 14, maybe, and Oh no, don't worry about it. It's not a problem at all. Like, when I was 13 or 14, and I didn't really see it as anything beyond just like, this is science fiction and kind of horror-y, and it's neat, and I like the Shoggoth. The Shoggoth? Oh my god, the Shoggoth is so bad. Like, way to taint that concept, Lovecraft. And I didn't, I didn't really see the, you can't even really say it's deeper level meaning of what he was writing, but I just did not have the background at that time to really kind of pull it apart. And so I read Lovecraft, and then I didn't read him again for a long time, and so he just kind of stayed in the back of my mind as like, oh, one of those really influential, big in horror. I ended up getting into Delta Green, and that was really cool, and I didn't kind of really update my look of Lovecraft, my image of Lovecraft, until probably when I was in my 20s. And then it was like, oh my god. Oh my god. And Hyde says I really find a bunch of his stuff intensely funny because it's just so not scary, because it's literally all, oh no, POC! I mean, you're not wrong though. That is a huge percentage of his punchlines. But there's still folks who never stop, like, uncritically being okay with Lovecraft, which is weird. Like, I don't know what kind of life experience you need to have to be in your, like, 30s or 40s and still think, like, Lovecraft is kind of okay. I am totally lost here. This level wants me to do something, and I really don't know what it is. Oh, it wants me up there. Oh, well, that's just tragic. I just completely did this wrong. That's okay, we could save this. We could save this. Every now and then he wrote something that had atmosphere and ideas that I wish were being explored by other people. I mean, he did Herbert West. That's not the worst thing he could have done. I don't think I like Lovecraft as much as I like that Lovecraft paved the way for more mainstream interpretations of his pet themes of cosmic nihilism. Yes. And I mean, you can't argue that he wasn't influential, but I think that a lot of people have taken his influence uncritically, and I think that's a big problem. But I don't think that you're arguing that it's not, or I don't think that you would be arguing that it's not. Wait, what is it that you want me to do, level? Okay, so that opens it. That moves it to the left. Oh, Jelly Beans, how you doing? I hope you're well. It's possibly a weird thing to say, but I don't think we would have Hellraiser 2 without Lovecraft. No, I don't think that's a weird thing to say at all, Hive. I mean, I would question if we would have a lot of Barker's, like, wilder stuff without Lovecraft. Without Lovecraft, we wouldn't have the absolute classic Cthulhu dating visual novel. Is that like Nyarlathotep-chan, the chaos that crawls? But that wasn't a visual novel. Sucker for Love, now on Steam. Oh my god, that title! No! No! Hive, no! I love it, but it's kind of a lot. I wonder if we need these last 2 bits. Oh, I believe you. Oh, no, we're gonna lose the bits. We lost bits. That's not good. That's a problem. I love it. I'm just worried that it's like... It's not like Saya no Uta, is it? And I don't think there's any synopsis I can do of Saya no Uta that is even vaguely family friendly. So we'll just leave it at that, but okay, it's not. That's good. That's good. Because really nothing should be. Oh, balloons! We like balloons. Saya no Uta is a bit of a lot. Oh yeah. Yeah. We can certainly, if folks need it, we could certainly expand on that in a non-LBP stream. But it's a lot. Oh, I guess we're just not gonna get those bonus square bubbles. That's okay, really. I think I'm fine with that. Oh, crumbs! 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 I missed my balloons. Balloons! I summon thee! Timing? I hope that all of you recognize that clutch timing, because it was amazing. This level does suffer from lack of game cameras. Yeah, I think you could definitely say that, you don't know? I find a lot of levels do. Implementing halfway decent camera work in levels, and I'm certainly not going to say that any of, like, the levels that I did this very well, but it seems to be something a lot of creators struggle with. Oh, I don't like this. I'm betting we got a boss arena? Oh, crumbs. Wait, what? Oh, definitely crumbs. Okay. Oh, this is terrible. I hate this. And by hate, I mean I love it, honestly, unironically, but I also kind of hate it. Now, I do think that this suffers from not having enough differentiation in the materials, the flaming materials. It's hard to tell which ones are in the background and which ones aren't. Oh, crumbs! Wait, what? Where? Oh, we died! And it got us to the scoreboard, so... Go us? Yatta ne! Yatta! Hayore Naruko-san, on the other hand, is a whole other bit of a lot. It is... Yes. I've only read bits and pieces of that. There's also another one. Like... I don't remember the title, and it's probably for the best that I don't, because I don't know if I want to send people to it, but it's like... My big sister is Nyarlathotep, or something like that, and it's... Well, we'll just say that it's a lot. That's the most family-friendly thing that we could say, is that it is a lot. Everything here is a lot. And I'd like to think that Lovecraft would be disgusted by what was done with his Ovure. And that, I appreciate that. If only Lovecraft could have read the Ballad of Black Tom. That would have been awesome. Ballad of Black Tom, by the way, really, really good. I do recommend that one. It's very interesting. There weren't any levels themed after Setsubun. Look, I can't just build a bean cannon off the top of the dome piece game. I need somebody to do that for me. Hayore Naruko-san is a safe thing to watch, based this entirely on the 5-minute flash animations, which are just super duper oddball, and capture a weirdness of atmosphere that Lovecraft strives for, but as a gag anime. I don't recall if the series gets, like, needing content warnings or not. I think there might be a couple of things that are a little bit questionable in the manga, but I can't think of them off the top of my head. It's ages and ages and ages ago since I read it. Exploring Bot Beach 2022 by Aerobic Tea for Two. It's recommended for me. Is this level made for me? I'm gonna guess not, but I'm gonna check it out anyways. I'm really cheesed off about there not being a Setsubun level. Hirunda, this is kind of a big ask just off the top of your head to remember, but do you know, are there any bean objects in the in collected objects? Are there any objects that look like beans? Now these frogs need to be ribbiting. You can't have this frog in your level without doing a separate animation for a ribbit. I call foul. Oh, Kronos! Perhaps you can help us, Kronos. Are there any collected objects that look like beans? Or that are in fact beans? It's possible, Hive? Ribbitless frogging is not acceptable. That sticker set is like custom designed for ribbits? Couldn't tell me. That's okay. That's okay. I appreciate you trying to remember anyways. Oh, crumbs! I didn't know you could do this. You could grab on the disco ball? That's kind of cool. You don't really rotate, but still. Oh, that's a feeling. Kronos, that's a huge feeling. Don't worry about it. No worries at all. In the 0% range. Now I'm gonna have to do a little bit of create mode because I feel a deep need to throw beans. It's sensible. This is the bean throwing the holiday. Is the thing? Oh, excuse me? That's not how that's supposed to work. Oh, what? Are you... what is going on here? What did you want from me? I don't think there are any bean-related objects in LBP. You could still make a bean with decoration resizing thingamajig. This is true. Well, make sure that you bring us back, a souvenir. Hi. I love the music, by the way. I wonder if it's gonna get us a copyright strike? Wait, what happened here? Can I escape? Am I just stuck behind the pineapple? What the heck is this? What is this? You have entrapped me behind your pineapple. This is entrapment. Are you a pineapple? You have to tell me if you're a pineapple. That was weird. This level is... I mean, it's delightful, but it's also... There's some gameplay things. There's some choices being made here that I really don't know if I appreciate. We've got frogs. Kronos says I also forgot to drop a fish fact in the penultimate RE4 stream. I missed the other one, so I gotta bust out like 3 of them. Hit us up with those fish facts, Kronos. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna have to go to create mode. This is called for now. It's necessary. We gotta break out the test bed. We need to get a brand new test bed. But whilst I do this, I am gonna need to hit myself up with a cigarette and coffee. Coffee. No, not the spaceship. The spaceship is jank. There is only one and only background for create mode, and that is the cosmos, because the cosmos is amazing. It is known, and it is known by us. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Let's go. Colonel says, fish do in fact sleep. This can be shown in a variety of ways, such as floating in place, carrying themselves in mud coral, and etc. Des, if you must have lunch, then I will not stop you. I support your getting food down the food hole. I'm not going to use that phrasing again. I don't like that. We're not going to say food hole again. But I do support it. Now, put on some music for a second. It's the one that Kronos likes. This one. That's not playing music. Play music! Level? What is wrong with you? We're just gonna have to put you on a thing? No, don't fall down. I don't want you to fall down. We got this. This is completely and utterly gettable. All we need to do is to put a battery on it. Or a ring on it or something. Come here. I need... Thank you. Counters? Good. Wonderful. Put it to a 1 count. Make it a 1 length. Invert output? No. Use a timer that resets itself? I mean, I could do that, but why? This is so much easier. Now the real question is, do I take off the headset so that I can actually have some choco almonds? The most delicious kind of choco almonds, because they were requisitioned. Also, my boss is not a fan of my spiked dog collar. I feel like, I don't know, like, it's weird. I mean, he saw me wear it for like 4 days straight. And then today, as I was leaving, at my most exhausted, he's like, Isco, you can't. You can't. And his eyes got like really big, like he was shocked. And I can't parse if that was an honest reaction. Like, did he somehow not notice that I had a spiked dog collar before this point? Maybe? I do like my collar, though. I had to trim it down because apparently, shocking no one, I don't have a large-sized dog neck. I really, you know, I wasn't sure just how they were sizing it. You know, it's like... Because when I think of, like, small, right? Like, a small dog, I think of, like, a teacup poodle. Or, like, a chihuahua. And I don't have a neck that size. But on the other hand, like, a large dog, that's like a frickin'... You know, like a Saint Bernard. I don't have one of those either. But that leaves a pretty big range for medium, doesn't it? Now we need to make, what we need to make is an operable cannon that will shoot beans. Hedonist says, I remember you mentioning that on an RE stream. Did you end up making a new hole? I did. I got out my screwdriver because I am a trash goblin who doesn't own any of the proper tools to do the things that she needs to do, so she has to make use of the tools that she has on hand, which are generally destructive. But the screwdriver worked fine as an awl. I screw drove the heck out of it. I almost swore right there. Chrono says, the archfish can spit water out of its mouth like a squirt gun to shoot land-based insects out of reach. Their effective range is up to 5 feet? Okay, we've got you're telling me that we have a fish that could, like, spit water in my mouth? That's kind of gross. We can all do with a bit of destruction every now and then. I mean, honestly, Hive, yeah. I kind of feel like I'm lacking in a little bit of the destruction department recently. But the problem is that when you're not, like, working for a destruction company, they call that vandalism and destroying private property, which on one hand I totally support. I'm down with destruction of private property. On the other hand, I'm pretty sure I'd lose my visa if I got caught. Fish but with gun move. I love that. Hive says Metal Gear Solid reboot, but replace Sniper Wolf with Sniper Fish. We need that. Hive, we need that. We need it now. Sniper Fish when? I feel like that's something else that we could make in LBP. We could pretty easily make a Sniper Fish. Alright. To make a power-up that's a fishbowl with an archfish. You could do. You could definitely do. Where's Neon? Neon is metal, right? Or is that what I want? I don't know. Hold on a second here. I need a platform to stand on. Oh yeah, that's it. That's what I'm looking for. That's the good stuff. Tone that down so it doesn't burn out anybody's retina. Now, gotta get our cardboard. And we're just like, we're gonna slapdash this a little bit. So, I fully admit right off the chump that it's gonna be ugly. I ask folks to forgive. Oh, the souvenir is Hive. Hive, that is the best possible souvenir. You could not have given us a better souvenir. Your presence is what we need. Now we're gonna chop out a bit of this. Like so. I wish I could stay and witness the making of beautiful bean cannon, but I must sleep. Hidunda, I understand. Your sleep is very important. And as much as I would love to have you here with us, I would much rather that you were sleeping. If that is a necessity for you. But thank you so much for dropping by tonight, as always. And we hope that we catch you the next go about. I need a motorboat. Wait, do I need a motorboat or do I need a wobble boat? I think a wobble. Now, we gotta slap down a controlinator. Because I need this baby to move. You wanna... Oh, silly girl. There we go. This will be the ugliest, by the way. There's no question that it's just gonna be deeply, deeply ugly. At deep sea depths, or the Twilight Zone, between 22,000 deep, light begins to dissipate. Red light cannot reach these depths, making deep sea animals less visible to predator and prey. Ooh, that's nifty. Now we need the... I forget how this works. Direction combiner? Fudge. I haven't made anything like this in ages and ages. So... I can't put that in there? There we go. Oh, hold on a second. Don't be foolish. That's why. Remember the LPPaER sound is heavily edited dog whine. For real? I had no idea. Not moving the way I expected it to. I think it's gotta go forward backward, right? Not positional. There we go. I don't know why the controls are reversed, and you know what? I simply do not care. Oh, you turned off my music, you jerk! Fine. Just do a different track then, see if I care. We're making a bean cannon because it's Setsubun! Setsubun is a time for throwing beans at things! Well, I mean, specifically throwing beans at Oni, but we're not gonna do that because I like Oni. I have no problems with Oni. Oni are man-eating demon things, and that is definitionally not a problem that I'm gonna have. Now, I probably should reset. So that this is like straight up and down? There we go. Now I gotta reset the music again. Way to go. There. Fine. Be that way. It's gonna be amazing. And by amazing, I mean it's just gonna shoot beans, okay? Also, to answer the timer question, a resetting timer will automatically play the music even after going into fly mode. Really, though? This is a thing I did not know. Color me taught. I am taught. Then, what do we want it on, like, a reset of 1 second? Set the timer to 1. Fancy that. Hello, where did you go? Timer? Set it to 1. Cool. Slap it down. Nifty. Oh, there you go. Nice. Okay, now we need the actual bean production unit. I'll put you here. And the bean production unit is gonna need an emitter and a sound effect. Let's start with the sound effect. Bean cannon, but it's a turret defense level? I mean, you know. I like robot footsteps. They work. We're also going to need another sound effect over here, though. Foolish me. We could slap it on this. We'll do a... Fun fact about tower defense, I had several game mode ideas during production, but I had to cut all of them due to the sheer size of the finished level. What else did you have rocking around in your brain meats? Rotation sensor. I mean, or movement sensor would be better, wouldn't it? I think? No, rotation. Yeah. One of them was a turret defense where you manually place a single mega turret that you can upgrade with branching paths over time. That sounds slick! That sounds slick as heck! I like that! Oh, we'll do big cogs. That works. And... we need the emitter. And then we're gonna need our beans. The beans are the most important thing here. Beans? Beans? Emitter? McCloud? There is no McCloud. And I think a smoke machine effect also? Another one is a mode with turrets from the first entry in set locations, but fully customizable. Oh, that's interesting. I kind of like that. And we want this like way down. We just want like a puff of smoke. Yes. I don't remember this song from the wilderness at all, by the way, so that's kind of a thing. Not a timer. Don't be goofy. And the last mode was you play as an enemy unit and dodge and melee enemy turrets. This ended up turning into a demo. Hey, hey. It did like a really sudden pause there, and I thought the game was gonna crash. I don't think we're gonna get any smoke out of that, and you know what? That's fine. I don't care. I don't care. I'm moving on. Where are my freaking beans? There's eggs. Eggs are not beans. They are slightly bean-like, but they're not beany enough. Anything? Bueller? Bueller? The Smoot-Hawley Tariff? God, I hate that movie. I hate that movie so much. Also, if I remember correctly, Ben Stein's kind of a jerk. I'm pretty sure he's kind of a jerk. Bean adjacent objects? Anything? Anything that looks even vaguely bean-like? Don't make me make my own beans. I don't remember what Daizu look like. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't, not really. They're gonna make me do it. I'm gonna have to do it. Fine. Fine. Game. Dinosaur egg? No, not really. I would know in my heart that it was an egg, and I wouldn't appreciate that. Balloon? Not even in the canyons? What if I made the ocarina brown? Would that be bean-like? Sufficiently bean-like? No. No, definitely not. No, come back here! Also, what is wrong with the music? This is just, it's just weird. Oh, that's because nothing's on but the drums. Go us. Very smart me. Honestly, it took me that long to figure that out. And I feel goofy. Tucking into breakfast bar soon. Eggs, hash brown sausage with sauce in seeded buns. Oh my god, it sounds so good. I haven't learned how to tinker with into BGM like my 4th level. Des, why must you tease us like this? We are teased, verily. You know what? Screw this. We're making our own beans. We're going for it here. What's a particularly beanie shape? An ellipse, right? A medium ellipse. That looks bean-like. Ish. And we're gonna put... I need a line on it, because beans have got lines on them. Everyone knows this. That's kind of like a bean. Gosh darn it. Yes. The microchipping? Impact? Where's my impact sensor, baby? It's gonna be amazing! Amazing! Now you need to capture... Wait, hold on. Okay, good. You need to capture this. And we've got to shoot you out right here. And I want a little bit of wobble on it. One at a time. Lifetime of 5 is fine. Max emitted at once. Do 30. Create effect appear. Really? Never? Because it's pretty useful. Alright. Now, why are you not firing my beam? That was amazing, but we need better velocity. It relies on the fact that the object selected still exists, so when it doesn't happen, bad things happen. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Okay. We need ground for them to actually hit. You know, I'll be honest, I'm not like 100% sure how it works, it just does, so I run with it. Excellent. We've got our beans, we have bean action, and L1 is going to trigger this. I admit it's a pain in the butt to continually save the same object several times, so that's how I made the enemies spawn how they did in demos, so yeah. Honestly, like, for my hubs, I originally used, like, saved objects, but a lot of times they just got lost. Eventually, like, I would erase them and forget why, so... Not a dream stream. Yeah. I'm gonna want a game camera in here. Yeah, I think. Go back. I need you to stabilize the circuit board. It's a risky way to build if my save gets corrupt, which it has dozens of times. I lose all my saved objects. Mood, big mood, and fair. I can't really argue against it. I'm never working with anything as large as you are, though, so. Like, with so many different things that need to be considered and saved. The worst that I had was... when I did my parallax hubs, like the train hubs. And even then, I think it was only 5 objects emitted, maybe? 1 for each layer? Is this a mean green bean machine? Well, they're not green beans because they're Daizu. And Daizu are red beans, but... Well, they're more of a brown. They're not really red. The parallax I used for the clouds was about 4 different strips to simulate flying. I'd love to see the inside of that. Like the nuts and bolts. I know that you did a video of that a while back. I think it just would be really cool to see some of that though. I was geeking out with someone about our headcanon that Baiken is Emby. I mean, please do. Hive, by all means. You know that I've never required, like, 100% focus here. Our community's small enough and quiet enough that I don't think we really need to worry too much about it. Now, Sakura are completely the wrong season for this, but, I mean, you're just gonna have a little bit of fun with it. Why not? And... I think I might do a leaf. I think I need a leaf. Oh, definitely. Yeah, that works. I also found the timeline of looks per game. I imagine it would be Chronos. Like, I have no doubts. I just think it'd be really interesting to see. Get some green doodles on here. Put you off someplace there. And we need one last piece. Where is the islands? No, what are you doing? Okay, we need to fix some things here. First off, why is the Oni on fire? Oni doesn't need to be on fire, yo. You didn't have to go that hard. Poor Oni. You ain't gotta be burning like that. Also, what is making you shoot things, and how can I make you stop? Now, Oni really ought to have just the one horn, but we'll go with it, because I just don't feel like fixing it up that much. Where is the emitter on the Oni, so that I can make it not emit anymore? No, but really, where is the emitter? Please don't. Are you telling me they didn't, like... Get back there. Didn't they give us, like, the emitter in the object so that we could see how it worked? No? That's weird. That's, like, totally weird, isn't it? What just happened? What? Hold up, hold up, hold up! What happened? Why did everything break suddenly? Oni, what did you do? What was up with that? Why did that happen? This reflection... Oh, I know. Okay, so I know part of it. I know part of it here. I really don't want Oni to be shooting, but I guess that's just the way it's gonna be. Because Oni is all one object, if we put any one piece of it into immovable, the entire object becomes immovable. Wait, but it's still not moving. Aren't you supposed to move? Isn't there movement here? No? What's going on, yo? Whatever. You know what? Heck with you, Oni. I'll make my own Oni. Out of hookers and blow. Wait, no, that's not how that goes. Something like that, though. Chow. Chow, 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 chow. I'll take the look at her timeline on my next break. Hive. Oni's got curly black hair. What am I doing? Okay, no, really, what am I doing though? Okay. Now, I got this. I got this. And one big horn? Oni has one big horn? Watching this reflects my experience with the game. I hope these are like good reflections and not bad reflections. I'm not really sure. Alright, that works. And we need to get our colors in. It's more of a gray. It's a horn. It's gotta be gray, right? I used to create before VTuber streams took off. Like, how wild is that? I mean, you've been around the block for a while, Kronos. I mean that in a good way, not a bad way, but... You definitely have been around the block for a while, yeah? Black hair. This is a red Oni. Do we have sketchy, like, scribbly red? No, we do not. Why must you make me so sad, game? They all banded together. Specifically to stop Kronos. The jerks? I could have sworn we had like a splotchy red. Maybe it'll come back someday, Kronos. I don't know how I feel about that red, but we're just gonna run with it. Now, where are faces? Because we need eyeballs. Body? Is it under body? Doodles, concept, decorative. Face. Big, cute eyes. Our Oni has got big, cute eyes. I'm banking it on restitched logic not being hot garbage. That's gonna be tough, which is not to say that they can't pull it off, but it is gonna be tough. Now, we need a big fangy mouth. No, not that. Restitched is a fan game that originally was going to be basically just a fan-made LBP, like with all the assets and everything. And Sony found out about that and was like, yeah, that's not going to happen. So, yeah, I got the DC pack, Ludo, and unfortunately that came with Joker stickers. I don't like that mouth, though. It's ugly. There we go. That's our one. So Sony was like, not gonna happen. You're not gonna make LBP while we still own the rights to it. So they just decided to take the concept and basically all of create mode and change the characters. I still think it looks a little bit too close to LBP, and I don't understand how they're not going to get sued for copyright, but they seem to think that they're okay, so, you know, we'll see how that works out for them. Get a little bit of a bob on you. It does look nice though, and it looks very much like LBP. Like, delightfully so. Not super big fan of the characters so far, they're a little bit generic, but I mean, kind of by necessity. That's not what I wanted. Them's Fighting Herd still looks vaguely like MLP fighting game it started life as. Even had Lauren Faust help with the designing legally distinct ponies for the game when Hasbro said no. Is Sony more or less jerky than Hasbro? Is the question. Why did I do that? That was not the jam. Yeah? 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 I'm liking it. Although I think with the camera angle, we do need to put this down a little bit more. Maybe just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a touch. Cool. Now we're just gonna change a little bit of the background. Just some of the color scheme, maybe. No, I don't like any of those. Never mind, we're not gonna change any of the... Ooh, 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 ooh. That looks nice. I like that. Can we go over a little bit? Yeah, okay. Bring this in. Oh my god, Ludo, I love it. I love it and I want it. I saw that, Kronos. It's very exciting. I imagine that you are incredibly excited. I hope that you are incredibly excited. This is everything that you've wanted. They should have done it March 15th, and then it could have been the Ides of March, and that would have been cool. The Railgunner looks pretty... Oh, I thought you were talking about my cannon. Railgunner's the new character, right? Somebody had said that they had instantly fallen in love with the new character, so that sounds exciting to me. And I do like railguns. I'm a fan of the railguns. Oh my god, there's another LB... Kronos, every single pro tip that they've had on stream tonight has been about LBP me. Oh, don't worry about it, Kronos. This is just like, this was thrown together in what, 20 minutes? Shh. Oniwa Uchi! Fukumo Uchi! Oniwa Uchi! Fukumochi! Oniwa-uchi! Fukumochi! Yatta! We did Setsubun! We have celebrated Setsubun. We will have good luck and demons. I know that you're supposed to say Oniwa Soto Fukuochi, which is demons get the heck out, and luck, good fortune come in. But like I said before, I ain't got no problem with demons. I ain't got no problem with Oni. I'm cool with Oni. So if they want to visit, just as long as they bring snacks, that's the thing, they gotta bring snacks. This actually, can I say, considering that I've never made something like this before, it actually turned out pretty okay. I mean, the aesthetic design is not great. Let's be honest, the aesthetic design is pretty pants. I would definitely want to... Knowing myself, I would probably spend like 4 hours just tinkering around with the way that it looks and moves, so that fit the way that I really wanted it. But, yeah, you know, the logic is simple and sound. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. I think I could have done a better job with the actual, like, how it moves back and forth. Gotta go back in 30 minutes-ish if I can get back. Oh, I mean, if you can come back, you're always more than welcome, Des, but I understand you got life stuff going on, so don't worry about it. You are all good. Now, if I could, you know, I should just... I'm not gonna, but I should just make a minigame where you shoot the ghost of former Tokyo Governor Ishihara. And you're cheered on by the Oni. Because former... you know... Because I was thinking, this could be like a really easy... just shoot stuff minigame. Just have like some enemies show up, like be emitted to fly up on the right side of the screen. But I couldn't shoot the Oni. I'd feel so sad about that. So, but I would not feel sad about shooting formerly alive former Tokyo governor, extreme ultranationalist, racist, and sexist, Ishihara, who was a blight, and now I know we're not supposed to say this, but if we're gonna own our true feelings, I am super glad is dead. Just right there. Now if we could get like Taro Aso to also bite it in the next like week or so, that would be super awesome. I'd be down with that. I'd be like, yeah, totally cool. 100%. God. He was such a jag, though. I mean, I guess it is a bit of a sin that he got to die at the ripe old age of 89, facing no real complications for being a complete and utter D-bag basically the entirety of his life. In fact, being rewarded heftily for being an utter D-bag the entirety of his life. But you know what? At least he's dead. If this is the beginning of the end for that old guard. Now, I mean, they've primed up their successors. Ishihara, former Tokyo governor and all-around jerkbag, Ishihara died at the ripe old age of 89. Just yesterday, I think. I honestly considered buying myself a bottle of whiskey to celebrate. And then I was like, it's almost been 8 months without drinking for me. Why would I ruin that streak for this jerkbag? Well done, Entropy. I mean, sometimes Entropy takes her sweet time getting there, but she gets there. Eventually. She always does. I like this thing. I can't believe it, but I actually just straight up love this cannon. This is pleasing. You have no idea how much this pleases me. I feel like making like we didn't actually make any way to get out of the cannon. I didn't enable the eject button. Oopsie. It can also fire carps if you're so inclined. You know, you're right. You're right. Let's go back to create mode for a second. We could put lasers on the heads of those carps. I'm pretty sure there's a laser sight. Let's pause here for a moment. Now what we need is basic cardboard. Get ourselves a square, because carp are square. Carp are not in fact square, don't listen to that. Kids, if there's any kids watching tonight, and you've got a biology test, if they still let you take those in American schools, I know it's questionable. It's possible that they don't, but if they do, you got a biology test, and the test has a question, what shape are carp? The correct answer is that carp are carp-shaped, not square. If you write down square, then you will fail. And I don't want you to fail on my account. I mean, if you want to fail on your own account as a protest, then, you know, hey, look, I'm not gonna get in your way. You live your truth, you speak your vision, but don't fail on my account. Now we need a frickin' laser. And luckily we have one of those. I think. We got a neon light. That's not what we want. Large spotlight, laser light. That's what we want. Speaking of which, there was a cool place where they teach kids about science in my town that shut down years ago. Oh, that's a shame. Was it shut down by, like, activists or something? Were they protesting the second law of thermodynamics? Oh wait, did I actually put that in the carp's head? Okay, look, I'm sorry about that. I didn't actually mean to do it that way, but it worked, so fine, I guess. Wait, how wide is this carp? Okay, it's only one wide. No clue, but I'm convinced that my place just hates fun nowadays. So many places do. Now. We gotta make this carp special. So give me a second here. How do I want to do this? Okay, first is gonna need a microchip. It's gonna make a pew pew sound because it shoots lasers. Come back here, carp! Carp, no! Don't leave me. Why does the microchip have the carp sticker? I don't care. I don't care. We're just doing it. Stabilize that baby. Now we're gonna put a mover on this. We're gonna put a couple of things here. Anti-grav tweaker. Because if you want your carp to be anything, you want it to be a tweaker. Anti-grav is at 100? Yes. So it floats. Carp floats now. We want a mover, and it's an advanced mover. And we want a sine wave generator. I think this will make it have an up and down and forward. Okay, no, that's not... No, that's wrong. We did that wrong. Come back here. Carp, come back here. Okay, that was not the right way to do it. We want a forward mover. Right? And this is gonna go kind of slow. Yeah, 50%, that's fine. And then we want an up and down mover, so we do need the advanced mover. No. We don't? Fudge. How does this work? I know how to do this. I know how to do this, and it's not the wave generator. There used to be a functional submarine tour at my local mall. Oh my god! Alpy! Alpy, I'm gonna play your level for you. I'm not gonna give much commentary for it because I'm gonna do the commentary in the video that I've already written. But I'm gonna play your level because I'm gonna show up the level. Just give me a second here, okay? We are making a gun that shoots beans and carp. The beans section is done. We did that. But now is the carp section. Now is the time for the carp of our discontent. As it is, as it always will be. Now we need the selector. Genius. I got genius level plays here. Like you don't even know. This is gonna be all that in a bag of chips. Oh, hey, we got a bot. Thank you, Kronos. Are you trying to make the carp face forward based on its current trajectory? I just want it to move forward and wave up and down, bob up and down. Not a selector. We did the selector. Selector's done. Not a counter. Risco, what are you doing? You're getting too excited. Because a carp should have an elegant up and down movement. Carp? Are you gonna move? Hello, carp. What's your deal? You're not moving at all. Oh, there we go. The laser piece is not static. I am not that silly, Kronos. I as a smart squirrel. Oh, this is the cosmos because I love the cosmos. Oh, it's canceling out his movement. Oh. I don't know why it's canceling out its movement, but it is. For some reason, when it goes up and down, it won't go forward. Well, what about... Hold on a second. I need to get my pew pew before I start saving things. Give us our pew pew. That's not a pew pew. Oh, you know where it would be? It would be in retro. Pew! I mean, yeah. I guess we're going with Zoink. Okay, now my genius knows no bounds here. I am boundless in my genius. Now, if we shoot this carp from the emitter with a high velocity, will that work? I don't know. Let's find out. We may lose the bob, and that makes me sad, but that's okay. That's okay. No. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Nope. We know that it's bobbing in spirit. This is true. This is true. Get our carp right there. Shoot it out. And we want this to have a fairly high velocity. This carp's going to be sailing. Shoot that carp. Oh wait, hold on. I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. It's because we got it on a spin. Okay, so the spin goes away. Let's try that again. Try that one more time. Pew! Oh, it's genius! The genius! The genius play on this carp. Let me tell ya. Pew! But if you give it the golden rotation, it can transcend transcend time and space? I mean, maybe, I guess. Fun fact, my game completely missing the sackbot, and sackbot meaning mini sounds. Weird. Managed to get them by saving them from other creators. I wonder why that is. Alpi, question. Did you start with LBP 3? Or did you, what do I want to say? Where's my brains? Did you play LBP 1 and 2? Like, before the servers went down, of course? Because that might have something to do with it? Ow! That was kind of painful. But it felt good. But it was kind of painful. We need a couple of... What are you? You're a counter. We need a couple of you, but... I played LBP 1 and 2, but I never really published any levels back then. I'm just wondering, because the meanie sound was an LBP 2 object. So, if you hadn't played LBP 2, that might have been part of the problem. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Now you go to here. See, what we don't want to spawn too many carp at once. So and we'll put an inverted lamp so that we know when our carp can be fired. Now I'm going to have to be a little bit careful here, so hold on a second. I don't want to accidentally screw anything up when I attach the light. I can't believe I'm putting this much work into this. I mean, I love it, but at the same time, we don't need any radius because this is just showing us if something can be lit or not. When you're on, you're going to be green. When you're off, you're going to be red. We need a NOT gate? What am I doing? Folks, what am I doing with my life? Also, fun fact, this very music track won't play if I try to use it in my levels. I have it, but it won't play, nor load up the tweaking menu. Same goes for like half the songs from the garden and a few other songs. That is super weird. Way to go, Sumo! Sumo, you're great. We love ya. Yeah, that would be really annoying. Okay, now I'm gonna hide you, Carp, because I'm afraid if I delete you, that you won't fire anymore. So we're just gonna put you way down here. Just chill over here, okay? There you go. Way out of view. Oh, crumbs. Oh, we gotta set up the eject. What is the There we go. I did say this before, but the chat was a bit fast. I think one of the biggest reasons we still have an LBP server is for Sony to save face. I don't think you're necessarily wrong. That would be a fairly Sony-like thing to do. Excuse me. I'm afraid that we fired. Why did you not fire my carp? Oh, you silly girl! You. Let's try that again, shall we? If they took down LBP after releasing was essentially a spin-off, it would look really bad for both series. That, and also, I think it probably didn't look very good how LBP got taken down. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. It turns red when we can't shoot a carp. This is chef's kiss. The chef is kissing. They do? Oh, we need an ore. Hold on a second. Give me my ore gate. Because I also want the sound here. Carp's kiss. Really, though? There we go. We did it, folks. I would say that this was successful. Let's check it out. Save those changes. Please don't crash. Oh, Albie says I might participate in the context contest. I've got to watch the video for that because I really have no idea what's going on with the context contest. Just that they're willing to give a $50 PSN card, which, to be honest, is pretty good. I would be more than happy to take a $50 gift card. Bolster out some of our streaming options. Essentially a completed level template, but you're free to customize it to a different theme. So is the judging based just on the theme? Like, you're stuck with the level? Sending those carp into the ether. Go carp, go! Can we shoot the carp? Oh my gosh! We can shoot the carp with beans! Our carp have got lasers on their heads? They're getting shot with beans? Folks, she has done it. This is creation at its rawest. I am a game designer. Genius! Super genius! I had an idea for a jungle level, but I couldn't come up with gameplay. Now I have a base. I just need to decorate it and make it. This is the Neko Navy of carp cannons! Woohoo! Do 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 do. This was good. I liked this. Thank you for indulging me, everyone. I know there's probably them that would get snarky about spending, I don't know how long. I'm gonna have to check after the stream just how long we spent putting this together, but I'm sure that there are some chats that would not appreciate the joy the simple joy of this, but y'all did. I appreciate that. So, goodbye my fearsome Oni, goodbye my cannon. Perhaps I made a thing and the thing worked. The thing worked! You do? Which is super cool. Now I'm gonna return to pod. I'm afraid to save anything, like edit any details, because sometimes that makes it crash. And I really don't want to crash. No. Now let's find... I'm gonna find Alpi's level. I will say, I doubt this is spoilers, but I will say I enjoyed this level a lot, Alpi. I enjoyed it very much. I don't know if I want to reveal the secret on the stream. What was the rating? Now that would be a spoiler, Kronos. Why would you watch the episode if I tell you the rating already? This level, by the way, here, Toggle's Canyon Dash. To see that, you go to the rating. For your pretty voice, Kronos, you sweet talker. That was a nice thing that you just said. Thank you. I don't believe you, but I appreciate it. Crumbs. Are we in one of those, like, this doesn't want to load anymore? I was quite impressed also. This is going to be February 25th's episode, but the Toggle's Canyon Dash is really a very impressive level. And it's only got like 35 people have played it. It's shocking. I did get all the prizes on Ethereal Lake, and I also got the I got the ace. Cosmic Path never finished, makes me sad. I don't know. I wish. This is one of my big regrets from selling the old PS4. I had B-roll footage of me beating Cosmic Path 2, and like it was like a 45-minute chunk of B-roll because it's a very hard level. And I never transferred that over to my computer, so that's gone. I mean, I'm on the scoreboard, so like my accomplishment is immortalized, at least as long as the servers stay up. But it would have been nice to have that footage. Yeah, I mean, it was my own fault, Hive, when I was not in a particularly strong headspace when I sold the PS4. There was a lot of B-roll footage I really wish I had kept, because it would have made a lot of things easier. Like doing up a new intro, because I had B-roll footage for everything that we streamed. Not a lot of it, but enough that I could put in, like, for channel intro, like I could put in cuts from the games that we've streamed, without having to download all those games again, play for like 5 minutes just to get B-roll footage, and then splice together like 10 seconds from each, which is a total pain in the ass. It would take an entire day. A pain in the butt. It's a total pain in the butt, and it would take an entire day. I think this is my best level, both decoration and gameplay wise, even though the gameplay is still kind of eh. Well, I won't. I'm not gonna go too deep into the weeds on that, Alpi. But I do think you mentioned on Twitter that you said you'd hoped that there'd been improvement between when you started and where you were. And I actually found out looking through my old notes, Alpi, Treetop Hop was not the first level of yours that I looked at. I actually looked back in 2017, I think, at Lumberwood. 2017 or 2018. And I think Lumberwood was like a very early level of yours that I looked at. And I had forgotten about that completely. I did not look up that video because it would probably make me super uncomfortable, but I think that I could definitely say, Alpi, that you have 100% improved. I think the first level you looked at from me was my first karting level. Your first karting level? Like, on the show? Because I'm pretty sure the level that I looked at from you on the show was Neon Dimension Rush. Oh, just in general, when the forums were a thing. Oh gosh, yeah, that's going way back, Kronos. I don't... Like, I honestly don't remember. I hate to say that. I really do. And this is one of those times when I really wish my memory wasn't the trash that it is. But, yeah, that's kind of gone from the memory banks. I spent a long time trying to figure out if these were two separate bubbles or if this was a reflection. And trying to figure out which bubble was the safe one to jump into. It was not my finest hour. I can't even blame it. I'm recording in the morning because I actually... Oh, it's Claire! It is wonderful to see you, Claire! How you doing, yo? Kind of a long time no see. You're doing very well. I love the Axiotals, by the way. Like, I am a fan of the Axiotals. And this depth of field. And I realize now that I did not... I went through the trouble to talk about this exact spot. To highlight this spot because I thought that this was a really nice shot. Clipped the B-roll footage. And I didn't put this in the episode. Even though that it's actually... I talk about this in the takeaway. I said, like, I love depth of field. I love what Alpi's done with the depth of field. And particularly in the spot with the urchin. I think I got this section mixed up with another one. And then just was like, oh, I already showed that for another thing. So I don't want to show the same video twice. When in fact the other thing was something completely different. It's gorgeous though. I don't think that's gonna shock anybody for me just to say that this is... I love the aesthetic of this level, Alpi. The aesthetic and the gameplay come together and build on each other. Like, you've got something, you've got all the cool colors. It's like, it's not super rambunctious. It's not like high intensity from a visual standpoint. And the gameplay also is really chill. And they just kind of blend together like that. And I really like that. I bet I don't have 4th place anymore. I had 4th place. I was very proud of that. I put that in the episode. I remember starting to work this level, and at first I wasn't sure whether I was going to finish it, but then I put the Aurora Deco in the back, and I was like, aha! It does, Kronos! Feels good too. Like it's got a very nice feel to play. And the day that I did the recording for this, was not having a good day. I was very distinctly not having a good day, and this was something that was very nice for me to sit down with. Like I appreciated that, even though as a creator you didn't have any control over that. But it was just like kind of one of those chill, cool down levels that sometimes you really want to have. And I can say, thankfully without spoilers, that Nintendo didn't copyright strike our video, which is actually kind of worrisome because there's a dude, I'm pretty sure a dude, whose channel basically just got completely nuked by Nintendo with something like 1,300 copyright strikes. And they're full takedown copyright strikes. They're not like, oh, you can't monetize this video. Yeah, he basically was just put up music, like tracks from Nintendo games. So I do have my toes crossed that, like, Nintendo doesn't swing their head my way. Because I'd like this video to remain video. I'd like this video to remain viewable. Last time I felt like this for a level, it pushed me to make ND Rush. This is a compliment, I'm pretty sure. That's a heck of a compliment, Kronos, I'd say. Because ND Rush is in my top 10. Seriously and no doubt. Without Gwen Stefani, I am not number 4 anymore. Curse you, Valette Villian. Curse you. Curses. Oh, crumbs, I don't know where I am. I'm pretty sure I've heard of a bunch of YouTubers use Mario Galaxy music, so I think you're cool. Well, I mean, even if I'm not, like, it won't be your fault. I don't want you to think that that's on you. You're up to 858 players. You're rocketing up, LP. No scores yet. Wait, what? What is that BS? That's not true. No one has completed this level in 1-player mode yet? I call foul. I call total foul. That doesn't make any sense at all. Now I want to question this. This has been played by 858 people. So those are unique plays. Those 858 people played it 917 times in total. However, it's only been completed 359 times. Now, I want to know, how are so many people washing out of this level, of all levels? Because if there's any level that's, like, A, very gentle on the player, and B, is actually compelling to play, I mean, this is top tier. Yeah, but like, I guess I need to retool my image of how people kind of engage with levels. But my expectation would be like player gets to a point of frustration, maybe even a very low threshold of frustration, and just says, heck with this, I don't feel like doing it, I'm gonna bounce, and they leave. But I would expect there to be a point of frustration, and I don't know where that would be in that level. Like, of all the adjectives I could use for the level, frustrating is not one of them. Some people quit if they die once. That's... I mean, I guess. That's a whole kind of mood, but... But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm sure there are players out there that get one death and they're just like, heck with it, but... They're missing out. I wouldn't have expected that ratio, though. Like, that's a heck of a ratio. I feel like UGC content in a game is often looked down on, and as a result, players are less patient. Yeah. I mean, it feels weird because, like, that is the raison d'etre. Oh, excuse me? We got bounced out of the servers? I feel like that's the raison d'etre of LBP, but a lot of players in this game are young children, so not like the most patient people around. Yeah. Okay, that's a really good point. I should have considered that. Not everybody played the first game at... How old was I when I... LBP came out 2009, right? How old was I in 2009? 2008. So 2008 is 14 years ago. I'm 43 now. So I was 29. I was 29 when LBP came out. Oh my god. I was 6? You know, we get these kinds of spreads with games sometimes. As a kid, I found carp, and that changed how I perceived UGC content. I would imagine it would have to, really. I was 20. Did you? I don't recall. I feel like this is something that we probably talked about, but did you play LPP when it was out, a Hive? Or did you kind of miss on that one? Oh. I did play LPP when it was out. Okay. Okay, look, you can't park your monsters in front of the spawn. That's totally a thing that you're not supposed to do. I didn't play the user content, though. Yeah, we kind of mentioned this earlier on the stream, but that was one thing that I kind of wished that I didn't spend as much time with the user content as I could have. Oh, crumbs! Crumbs! Fuckery. I mean, I definitely did some, but I don't think I don't think I played tons of user content. Do 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 do. That's all I did. And that's why you've got the platinums, and I don't. The Savannah's theme is a great one, yeah? The interactive tracks for LBP1 are just fabulous on their own. In 2009, I was living in Redacted, and Rock and Roll Lifestyle. I don't know why you're redacting things, but that's okay. You don't have to unredact. We'll assume that the Rock and Roll Lifestyle is still possibly actionable. Like, to the point I had nothing to talk about with friends because it's the only kid in the entire school that played LBP? Oh my god. No, your joke was amazing, Ludo. It was amazing. I'm old. Is the thing. I'm just old, that's all. And I have a crown. Funny how that works. I never got a crown, I never got my platinum. I am filled with the deepest shame, and now I never will. The tears. Actually, that does disappoint me. Like, I really wish that I had been able to get my platinum. Rock and Roll Lifestyle, if only I were young enough to experience that. You're never too old for rock and roll, says Mick Jagger. But he's a creep, so, you know. Take from that what you will. The snake was very cool. And I don't think a collected object. Not these snakes, though. These snakes are bunk. You're never too old if you consume enough of certain things. I've seen it. I mean, if you have the elixir of life, yeah, that'll, you know, you need something to repair the liver. It is a nice one. Thank you so much. I haven't eaten for days. Now head to the right to finish the level. I will do this thing. Sir Bananas. Hey. Yeah, it's a good solid one. I don't really have any complaints about that level. I don't think, I mean, giving away collected objects as prizes is kind of jank, but hey, we're number 6 in a level that's probably like 10 years old. So there's that. Ow. Gosh. I think we gotta reconnect to the servers. Or not. That's weird, because it gave us that pop-up that said we'd gotten bounced out of the servers. What are the newest levels? Oh, Disco, don't start yawning now. Let's at least make it to 3, since I only did 2 hours for the Resi stream. POV, it's 1 AM. No, okay, look, I already have that in real life. I don't need it in LBP. Fierce class. Use fierce class. I don't know how I feel about that. Unnamed level. It's Russian. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it is Russian. I will be honest with you, Kronos, I don't know if I have the focus and skill right now to play Indie Rush. Because it's a pretty chunky level. It's usually works out to be about 15 minutes for me, which would fill that spot, no questions. But I think I want something that's a little bit easier on the brain meats. Toggle Sackboy. These all look like simple platformer was the ugly question mark. That poor question mark. That poor question mark. But simple platformer does sound like a pretty good idea. I can't believe there weren't any Setsubun levels. You know, I really should invest in a USB keyboard so we could look up J-side levels. Because I can't do that. It's awesome. I'm gonna spend the rest of my life trying to walk back that reaction that I had. I'm never gonna live that down. I think that was in the before, so we can't clip it, unfortunately. But it probably was in the before. I'm not gonna look through all my VODs to figure out if we actually did that in the after. But I kind of doubt it. Wait, you know, I could figure this out. Hold on a second. No, wait, could I figure this out? Because I think I saved all my thumbnails, even though I didn't save the actual VODs. So, give me a second here. Oh wait, but no! Because we played Simple Platformer a couple of times. So that... Whatever, I'll figure it out after the stream. That's what I'll do, I'll figure it out after the stream. Okay, I should have definitely just gone for the score chain. Hive, it was wonderful to have you. Please sleep well, have a very good night, and we will catch you on the next go around. Monday is gonna be Isaac. Monkey bars. Oh! Forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. This was the first level I showed to a forum. I remember being extremely nervous, but it was the first time any of my levels got any traction. I can't remember if I showed off my first levels to the forum. I know I showed off Bloomin' Onions. I know I did that. Which I'm totally not playing tonight. This is a good level, Alpi. If you haven't played it yet, I do recommend it. It is, as they say, pretty darn slick. Give me the score bubbles, gosh darn it. I am so awful with this. Fine, I didn't even want those score bubbles. Ah! It breaks a lot of rules I have set up nowadays, but hey. Well, I mean, it's the early levels where you kind of figure out what you want to do. Wait, I forget, where was I supposed to go? I published a survival level yesterday. I would love it if you would check it out sometime. You basically control a cube, and you have to avoid... Hold on, I gotta read the rest of that. You have to avoid and shoot other cubes attacking you. I could check that out tonight. Yeah, let us have the level name. I've been to the stream when you played it in 2020. Okay. So that would probably be the second time that we played. I forget what I'm supposed to do, Kronos. I feel goofy as heck. Also, it's RXR. Welcome to the stream. I hope that you're having a very fine day today. Hope that life is being very gentle to you and is not giving you any more stress than you feel like you can handle. The world is a stressful place. It's called Cubic, and my PSN, let me write this down just in case the chat flows off. My PSN is Zanjo. Probably be easier to find it on that. Zanjo and Cubic. All caps except for the I. Gotcha. Alright, after we wrap this one, I'll check that one out. And that'll probably be the last one for the night. Now, this level is by our very own Spooky Boogie in the chat. It is called a Simple Platformer. And the creator name on PSN is Kronos453. And Kronos is an amazing creator, so if you're looking for someone to check out, then I would definitely recommend Kronos' work. Also, Alpi in chat is another creator of some note, and that note is this is a very good creator. And Alpi, because I don't think I can get the spelling of your name with the pronunciation of it, would you like to put your PSN in chat in case it's RXR would like to find you? I mean, I know that your name is Alpi Painonen, I just can't remember where the double N goes. We are chock full of creativity in this shop. I do remember you laughing hysterically at the question mark. Oh, if that was in 2020, that might be... I mean, that would be in the after. So, we might be able to clip that and have that to feel shameful about for the rest of my life. Even if you're gone from creating, your work is still around? Wait a minute, were you the one who made a void? Have we looked at a void? Is that one that we looked at? I really want to change my username, but I'm worried it might corrupt my profile. I didn't have that problem, Alpi. But... the, Oh, is Zanjo someone that we've covered? Oh, dogs, that is awesome! I love that. I'm gonna have to check my notes. Oh, crumbs! Now that you say it, the name is familiar. And we could find out by checking, Hi, Brain Meats. Please work with me. I could find that out pretty easily. You covered it a few years ago. Hey? That makes me really happy. Welcome back, then. I am glad to know that you are still around. I'm glad to know that you're still creating. And since the show is still going on, then perhaps we will be looking at more of your levels in the future. Oh, God. Wah, wah. Alright, let's try to do this functionally before my brain meats completely break. Okay, down. Zip through here. Actually, a bit of a tough section there. Rage? When will you rage? Oh, it's a race! I'm pretty sure I did that joke the last time too. I'm so sorry. Just got back a few weeks ago and decided it was time to create something new. That is really cool. That is very, very cool. What were you saying about changing username? Right, because I got derailed. I didn't have any real problems with my, with my profile being corrupted, but I lost, all my comments, and I lost all of my hearts for a while. The hearts ended up coming back, but there was a while that I had, -1 hearts on my profile, which was really weird. And, all of my old plays are listed under my dead name, which kinda sucks. Don't like that very much, but that's more of a specific to me issue. That's not really something I think other people would have to worry about. Bisco, what are you doing? But yeah, I didn't have profile corruption issues. No, I have had other profile corruption issues, that's for sure, but I don't think they were connected to changing my name. Yeah, emotes are kind of wonky with the PS4 overlay. Unfortunately, I thought I was freaking clever with this puzzle section. I mean, I've seen worse, Chronos. I've seen way worse. Yatta! But yeah, it's kind of weird. Like sometimes I'll go through a creator's like comments list to see when I've looked at one of their levels, and the comment will come up, but it'll come up with my old name, which is kind of like, that kind of sucks. All right, let's hi Brain Meats. Let's wrap this up. Let's check out Cubic and see what this is like. And hopefully, the servers will be kind to us for just a little bit longer. Oh yeah, there's a void. There we are. Please, servers, give us one more LBP update. Actually, let's just go to the planet. I think that's going to be a lot easier. Gravity Box minigame, Last Survival, Sleigh Lace. Will I risk my plus 3,000 hearts for a new name? Probably. I remember that it was Cubic. I'm just trying to figure out where it is. I'm gonna imagine that it's an LBP3 one, right? Oh, there we are. How long can you survive this retro shooter? Avoid and destroy enemy cubes in order to get points to progress through increasingly difficult levels. Music used in the level, Geometrics by Teflon 1, Funeral for the Finest, and Safe Haven by Hug of War. And it was first published 8 hours ago. 20 hours ago. With only 8 plays. We are on the cusp. We're guaranteed a top 10 slot. I've been wanting to change Chronos 453 to Covey for the longest time, but I'm just lazy. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna crack the whip on anybody. Oh, we got one! Join the community on lbp.me and share your creations with the Imagisphere. Wah, wah, wah. The sadness. God, I wish LBP.me was still up and running. Start leaderboard and options. Oh, I feel like I saw this on the hashtag. Let's do it. Let's jump right in. R1 to shoot. Okay. Can I bounce? I can bounce. Okay, Wah! Wah! I kind of love it, actually. Give me a goofy, bouncy level any day of the week. I'll take it. Me? What? Me? What? Maintenance? Oh, we're getting toastified. Concede! Okay, we got this. We got this. This is gettable. Now, I see that there's a sneaky cube in the background there. I'm just bouncing around. There's no problems. No stress. We ain't afraid of nothing. Oh, I see there's a star back there too. Come on. Gotcha. Akso! Do I have a double jump? Because as Kronos tells us, if it doesn't have a double jump, it's not a real level. And I did. It is. I like the bouncy movement because you're running off a square. I'm gonna tell you, Zanjo or It's RXR, I thought this was gonna be completely different. This is amazing. I love this. It has a triple jump. That makes it a super game. So, okay. So those like the kind of sort of semi-hidden bits, those aren't like a bonus. They're an ability. That's cool. I like that. Oh, these green dudes are. These green dudes think they're cool, but they ain't nothing. They ain't got nothing on me. We're actually doing pretty well here. That is shocking considering that I have no thoughts, only cubes. My head is almost literally completely empty right now. I will concede just to lock that score in. Ludo, it's not ableist as heck, so automatically it is immediately better than the movie Cube. Now, it doesn't have any acid deaths, so that's a point against. That's a point where the movie is better than, you know, than the level, but what about Hypercube? Ludo, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I remember absolutely nothing about Hypercube except for the fact that I watched it. No, I remember one thing about Hypercube. There's a part where, okay, now I need to remember this is a family-friendly show. There is a part where two characters are liking each other very much, except they're doing that in a room that has, like, super time dilation. And later, it's just their super aged corpses are found by the other characters. It's a thing. It's a thing. I have no idea why that happened. Oh, thank you so much for dropping by and recommending it. I super appreciate that. I always love running back into creators that we've looked at before. So I remember that part. I remember that part. I wish I didn't, but I do. I'm gonna give this one more shot just to kind of put a wrap on things because I really enjoyed this level a lot. I might do a second look at this on the show, but I don't want to write too many checks because I'm already 2 weeks of backlog, 3 weeks of backlog right now. That is all of Hypercube that I remember, though, I promise. Nothing else. Why is my apartment so cold? Why, apartment, why you gotta be so cold? Alright. Alright, let's head back to the pod. Let's wrap this up. Got a job for a Mo? Kronos, if you want to just give 2 minutes, because I'm gonna be doing the goodbyes, but if you can't, then thank you for dropping by, as always. It is a treasure and a pleasure to have you here every single time. I mean, every single time that you can be here, not that you have to be here every single time. Thank you so much, Kronos. Now, right, we are going to wrap it up. We did hit the 3-hour point, which is wonderful. Coming up, so we're moving into semi-random Mondays and Tuesdays. This Monday is going to be Isaac. Tuesday is going to be, I'm not sure, but maybe Gungeon, because we haven't done Gungeon in a long time. And Thursday will be Dreams. We have an a Little Bite-Sized Planet episode that will be published tomorrow. Well, it's published, but it'll be going live tomorrow at 10 a.m. That's 10 a.m. GMT plus 9, wherever that is for you, whatever time that is for you. And I think maybe 3 weeks. I think we'll hold off for 3 weeks. We will be starting up Evil Within 2, which should be super exciting. I am super excited for that. But that's the plan for our upcoming scheduling as far as that goes. Folks, this was a wonderful stream. This was a very good stream. I've had I don't want to belabor the point, but this has been a really hard week. To be honest, this has been a really hard week. So to be able to chill and do a little bit of create mode and to play some really fun levels. We had some really good levels show up in this stream, and just hang out with all y'all. It means a lot. So thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it as much tonight as I do every night, and that's an awful lot. But I am going to have to wrap things up, so please be taking care of yourselves. Be drinking your water, do your stretches, eat the food that you need to eat, take the medication that you need to take if you are on medication. Know that you have people who love you and support you, even though it might not always feel that way. We are out there. But from me, Risco, here in Tokyo, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato. Sayonara. See you. And ciao.